What does he do, Hewitt? They're set. Lights on. Racing. Captain's Knock up on the outside. Looks for the lead. Going with it as I break the line. In the middle is Cya Art as Captain's Knock slides down from the outside drawer and will play from the front as they hit that first turn. Behind those runners then on the inside is Forceful, and further back then we go to Van Basten, Max Delight and Pete Said So, and I suspect that it'll be a single file pattern for some time now as they work their way around the turn into the straight with around 2,030 metres left to run. And it's Captain's Knock leading the procession, brings the field down the home running. It leads the way by 4 metres. In second spot is one of the roughies, I Break the Line. Third spot, Cya Art, the giant killer from the Len Smith Mile, and in fourth, Forceful. Back in fifth spot is Van Basten, and then came Max Delight, and last of all is Pete Said So. So they work their way out of the straight now and work their way towards the back straight. They've got around 1,800 left to go, and just inside that now, and it's Captain's Knock the pilot. Leads out from I Break the Line and Cya Art, no changes. Back in fourth is Forceful, and then came the next one, Van Basten, Max Delight, and still last is Pete Said So. Lead time 67.5 as they run down the back of the track now, and the pilot is Captain's Knock, where we expected him to be, but we're about to get the race we suspected as well, because Max Delight's come away from the inside back in the field, starts to slide forward, and Pete Said So gets a helmet to follow and some 1-1 cover. In the meantime, I Break the Line sits behind Captain's Knock and Cya Art's on the pegs. Then came further back to Forceful. On the outside, Pete Said So, and in that shuffle up, Van Basten went back to the tail of the field. The first quarter of the last mile in the Steel City Cup, 29.7. It's a leisurely affair, and Hewitt brings Captain's Knock to greet the judge with 1 round to go. About 4 metres clear, and I Break the Line to the roar of the crowd. Save it up for the next time round, folks, as they go into the back straight with Max Delight sitting up on the outside. They were followed then by Cya Art, Pete Said So. Back on the inside is Forceful, and Van Basten pops one off the inside as they work their way into the back. The second quarter, he quickened it up, 28.7, half in 58.4. It's Captain's Knock, still 4 metres in front. Second, I Break the Line. Max Delight's on the outside, and then came Cya Art. Pete Said So's on a loose rein, and further back then is Forceful and Van Basten past the quarter pole. Third split, 27.1, and it's Captain's Knock. He's in full flight now. He gives him a little bit of rain, and he races 7 metres in front. Max Delight, Dower, I Break the Line's running a mighty race, and then came further back to Cya Art getting to the outside, but it's Captain's Knock. He's clear up the home running. He's sitting as quiet as a church mouse, Hewitt. It is Captain's Knock. This is the easiest 32,700 the Hewitts have ever earned, and he cruises in 2 out of 2, goes home to win for the minor. Max Delight, well, he's run his usual honest race, and it's a 3-way go for the minor money between Forceful, I Break the Line, up on the outside, Cya Art. Not far away from those runners was Van Basten, and then came Pete Said So. They've rated 154 and a fraction for the 25.50 metres, and that is going to be a new track record. That'll be a new track record. Captain's Knock, easy as you like, wins the Steel City Cup. 2 from 2 for this very talented horse.